Billboard project continues. So this is July. If you haven't seen any of the previous videos from this mini series that I seem to be doing this year, it's my New Year's resolution to get a billboard and put an artwork on it. And I just think that's it. That's all I want to do. And outlook not so good at the moment. I'm at negative 800. I need to make 36 grand, but it's an okay negative 800. I think the type of investments I really needed to like reassess those. So a lot of them were in phones from the end of financial year sales, and they're not from my tech wholesaler. So I'm kind of like, okay, well, I'm entirely within my rights to return those because I haven't really touched them. And the reason I didn't want to use this one is because I rage quit on it. Is because it has a 5 megapixel camera, and it's like, why are you recording in 1080p? So I was like, you're not doing what you're advertising. And I just deleted all the apps off this, and I was like, well, if I'm going to use a burner phone, I might as well just delete all the apps. So this works now. Yeah, and so I was thinking I need to get the tech shop, the actual website, up in the next week and a half. So that's what I'm up to. Also, I didn't write my book at all last month, and I think I should just spend a little time doing that just to get it off the list. I started it. I need to get rid of it. There's that. So I'm thinking there's no way I should invest any further right now. So I'm gonna spend some time allocating some drop shipping items, and then just see how I can get myself out of the negative right now. I believe it will bounce back though. I hope it bounces back pretty well. I need to think up a listing that's like a bundle that's like unique. So that's my new drop shipping item. Lol, I found this funny. This was actually really spot on. So like with each astrology is just complicated. I'll just leave it at that. So the astrologers tend to find topics that surround the idea of like what's good for that particular. It's complicated, but she got it spot on this time.
Learning about coding because you're building a website for your passion project, right? Starting to write, I can see as a possibility here, even like publishing your work.
Okay.
Traveling with your
She just kept going. I think because the new moon's only like energy
More energy.
for 4 weeks. So I think I've got a tech shop website, and then I've got the book for the billboard project. So I think I can get those two activities done in the next 4 weeks. I can make that NG
More energy.
advantageous for this. Oops. This morning's a mess. I bruised my thumb and I didn't have time to charge these, and someone's here. Fantastic news. So the one that I don't know about the Wi-Fi is gone. She was like, yeah, whatever, it makes calls. I wanted a visual for my goals, just to be like, oh, okay, I finished one world. So I finished uploading all the time lapses, and that took days, but it's a really good progress for like the products when I upload them to my website. So now I'm here, and I just want to get the book out of the way. So I'm going to finish writing the book, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. I'm going to paint and I'm going to write, and that's all I'm going to do tomorrow. My IT wholesaler, he just sent me like this laptop that I can make a profit on because I think it might be new or something. So I'm going to put it up for drop shipping, but I can't afford to buy it when someone else buys it. And I'm thinking, okay, just in these situations, I'll get a credit card just to cover the time between someone purchases it and then I have it dropped at their place and then I receive the money from them, just to cover like that few days of limbo. Not an actual credit card, just for the IT shop. I'm second guessing my investments in the phones because I'm also like grateful to pass me because I was like investing in things that were multifunctional. So those slow moving items, everything is slow moving at the moment. So I'm thinking I'm going to learn how to fix PCs and then use the items that I've got to like improve them. And I rang JB Hi-Fi and I was like, I'm just messing about. Can I return these? And they were like, yes. One of them needs to be inspected because I opened it. Okay, I haven't got my money back for the phones yet, but we're just gonna assume that we do. And this weird thing happened because I was trying to do the return really fast because I'm bad at time management, and I was like, "Do you want me to turn the phone on like before, like while you do the other returns?" And then the manager came by and he was like, "Oh, we'll do it," and they had no problem with me returning it. And then he tried turning it on, and it just would not turn on. And he's like, "Okay, well we can't do this change of mind. It has to be a faulty product." So I was like, "Oh, that was weird. That was really weird." And now I'm thinking like, I should not invest further in new products. What I need to do is change the tactic a little bit And by the end of the month, I think I want to learn how to fix some sort of PC technology, Windows, Android, something that's not Apple, because I'm so used to fixing Apple. So I want to learn how to do that. And I'm working on my book today, so hopefully that's done later. Yeah. And then I went to this auto shop the other day because someone told me that I should be friends with someone, so I went there to be friends with her. And I was talking to this guy, and then we were talking about my secret tech shop, and he was really into computer stuff. And then he showed me this website where you can check the compatibility of your item and another item. I haven't gone to the website yet because I was also thinking, I just learnt that my wholesale place, that they sell like motherboards, and I was like, oh my god, I can sell bundles like motherboard, RAM, SSDs. So that's where I'm going with this right now. But after I need to publish that book. This sold the other day. Still writing this book. I don't like writing. I don't like it. At least I've done it, so I know that I don't like it. The main reason, I think it's bringing me down because I have to talk about like all the negative reasons because there's like side gigs that don't work. I would like to finish it today, but writing takes a while, so. The tech wholesaler rang and just to see what's going on. I'm like, man, like I wish the sales were faster, but they're brand name now and it's tough. So I was just like throwing out some questions. I was like, hey, so if I make a drop shipping sale, like do I have to pay you straight away before you post it? And he was like, no, you've got 30 days. And it's like, I'm weirdly deep enough into the rabbit hole where eBay's now releasing the payments as soon as it's delivered, but like not so far deep into the rabbit hole where like this is kind of worked out yet. Once I finish writing this book and then like having the tech shop up, because I'm like, I want to get those two done, and I also want to repair something. So I'm looking for something to repair. I want those 3 at minimum done by the end of this month, but I also thinking like I could make more InDesign scripts and do other things and put them on Fiverr. I have more ideas, but I'm definitely guilty of taking on way too many activities at once, so I just need to like chill on that. But the plan is I want to automate a bunch of activities and put them on Fiverr, and it's like, well, the only effort I put in is writing the script, and then if I need it in the future, then I've got it, because that's what happened with my QR code thing. Like I used it for the YouTube, which was so useful. Yeah, I need a hard drive. I never solved my hard drive problem, so I'm just gonna buy this hard drive off Sam Wolfgang. Thanks for the cheap price. Yeah, I'm up to proofreading my book, and I don't think it's gonna. I don't think it's gonna make any sales, to be frank. But I just finished it because I started it. That's the only reason. Yeah, and Mars is in Taurus for another 10 days, so yeah, I really put that energy to good use, and I'm gonna finish the online tech shop hopefully in 10 days. Like I don't need much layout. The only thing that I can't gauge with time is like setting up Stripe and. Yeah, and then I had this other idea for the future because I was like, I'm just fucking too many ideas at the moment. I was like, I want to go up to businesses and be like, do you need to upgrade all your tech? And then buy their old tech off them, sell it. Oh my god, I forgot I have a drone. I forgot this. Okay. New ad coming up soon. I said I wouldn't jump ahead. But with that script that I have already to change all the poster images, it would be so easy to just use the exact same script and then put an ad on Fiverr and say, hey, I'll change all your images to 1080p or like 1920 or something. It'd just be so easy. So I'll quickly do that. Also, I messaged someone with a drone ad and I was like, hey, how much for you to like fly your drone over this property? I don't want to offer services for this billboard project because it takes time out of my art career. But if it's like $200 minimum, then I think I would go for that. Plus I can add like an extra service of photoshopping a square onto things. It kind of just sounds like niche enough to get money to invest in the billboard. I want to do this thing tomorrow. I want to hang out outside the recycling center. I don't think this is illegal. I don't think it's illegal. If it is, I'll just leave. And put a sign being like, skip the line and just donate your tech to me because I want to learn how to fix it. A lot of people will probably be like, no, but I'll give it a go. I vaguely remember I opened all the 10s and left the 11s. So if this guy looks like a 10, then this is an 11. About a sticker on this one. Man, this is the easiest packaging ever. I'm in the mood to make some plant walls, so I might as well pop them up for sale. This is a pet enclosure. The whole thing was like $30, but I need the cardboard right now. It's a terrible sign. It's cool, I'm just gonna hang out there for 45 minutes, it's cool. Oh, let me try again. Alright, you can read that through the camera. Okay, cool. So I assume other people can read it. This activity isn't gonna work, there's no line. Back to my book. Okay, that doesn't work one bit. It's a shame I'm not wearing the black turtleneck today because I feel like a total business tycoon. So, long story short, I did a sick job designing and one of my clients has offered me a share in one of his businesses, which is awesome. So like instead of him just being like, hey, I need you to do this, I would just like be like, take my own initiative and be like, I need to do that, I've got a share in this. And like, I called dibs on the marketing material because I think that can bleed into my art. So I was like, one condition, it doesn't interfere with the art at all. And it sounds fun and good and stable. So I was reflecting and I was like, I was looking at the planets and I was like, I've taken on a bit too much, and all the astrologers were saying that. They were like, you'll probably get like Jupiter and Gemini, you're going to take on a bit too much. And I was like, yeah, no, I won't, but here I am. And so Jupiter is on my south node at the moment, and when like in the past when I was reflecting on that, I was like, it doesn't sound fun. It doesn't sound fun because the south node takes away, and it's like, well, I'm working with investments, and it's like taking away my investments, and because Jupiter expands everything, it's like it's really going to take it away. So I was thinking like, okay, and then I looked ahead and Jupiter's going to go retrograde and hit this exact point in February. So it's like whatever I'm doing right now, I'm going to revisit in February. And I was like, okay, well, I'm getting rid of that damn book that I'm writing today, and this tech shop, and then my new business partner. So it looks like something's going to come back around next February. I don't know what it is, but I'm hoping, I was like, okay, think ahead, set up some scenarios. I'll prop up the tech shop because I'm so far into the rabbit hole now, and I've got like a tech wholesaler and stuff. And I said to the client business partner, I was like, hey, like we can add tech to the prizes because like that's an asset of mine. Anyway, also, so I was like, okay, prop up the tech shop, turn it into an actual business, get an ABN, do all that crap, advertise because tech's easy to sell, and then just kind of like. So I asked Chat, I was like, what does it take to sell a business in Australia? And then he had like this acronym, and then this is how much I need to make to sell it for 50 grand. So I was like, okay, there's a bit of a plot twist now with my billboard project. Prop it up, make sure that I can sell it for around 50 grand, sell it, get my billboard, and then it's within the same financial year. And then, you know, I've just got that other thing on the side, working out for the rest of my goals. Yeah. Also, Mars is on, Mars will be on my MC when Jupiter comes back, and right now the Sun is on my MC. So it's kind of interesting to look at the astrology for this. Okay. I unpublished this ages ago, and I don't know how to delete it, but maybe you just don't, which is annoying. Anyway, back to creating my new book. By the way, this is my book. There's a few like stories in there because I had to explain why they don't work. So yeah, that's the book. Success. Done. I'll get $2 for every sale, or in Australia. Wait, where's my pricing? This is the print one. The other one was online. Yeah, authors don't make any money, but I'm kind of like, oh, it's a throwaway book. I don't want to make more than $3. Oh, US. Alright, $5 per book. Cool. Alright. It's not going to make any sales, to be honest. Okay. So Luigi's going to go over here and finish the car sign, that thing. But he's also going to throw some bombs over here and complete just one website. So I'm just going to move him over here. Good. This guy needs a haircut. Okay. This should be in my web building video, but because I'm all over the place, I guess. I'm building a navigation for mobile using only CSS. Yeah, I'm gonna get this done. Need it done. Wow, I can't wait to put one of these on my website. I've always been so envious of them because like WordPress menus like this, they just totally suck. They just suck. So I can't wait to code up my own on my website. And this was good practice. Okay, so tomorrow, because I'm just rushing through this, I'm either gonna set up the product CSV and import them or put a banner. This confuses me. There's two ways to calculate it, and this acronym here just means money after taxes. Does it? Is it just earnings or profit margin? I don't know. I'll figure it out. So only 10,000. That's like 10 computers. But it could be higher. What is this? An actual sale? Oh, just gotta hunt through this for a moment. Woo. Ding, ding, ding. I wasn't expecting that. I'm just coding. I'm coding right now. I have some information. So, long story short, you'll see it in the next video. I think I'm sharing it after the July video where I go and make... My God, what an annoying car. I have some information and I think I'm sharing this video next after the July video because I've been invited to paint somewhere and that's going to be the next video. And the guy finds things and he sells them at the market. And I'm kind of thinking like, I went to the scrap metal place the other day for a different project. It's a really cool project. I can't wait till it's done. And I was showing the guy and he was like, yeah, there's always taps here. Like really cool brass ones. Cause I've got a really cool brass tap. It's beautiful. It's gold. And he's like, they're not used. People are just rich and give them to us. And I was like, cause I pay per weight there. And I was thinking, I can put some puzzle pieces together. I can go buy it. I can organize with this guy to sell it. Get a little bit of a cut. That's a good business model. I'm still working on the website. Today's a bit of a throwaway day, so I'm working a lot on the website. And then I've decided, because I'm also documenting building my website and I'm learning on this tech shop website with some of the things that I haven't learned on my website, so I'm going to record them simultaneously. So I'm just like kind of doing things. But I am working on this project. It's just going to be a shorter video than the rest. I like eBay's banners, and now that I look closer, I'm like, oh, these are actually quite interesting. So it's just an image on the background, and they've got this text here. And it's really simple like that. I want to do that. I'm going to copy the images too. Okay, my day is incredibly volatile today, but long story short, a teen is buying this and it's just talking to teens. Alright, broke even on that one. Finally. What was that? I don't even know. It was before March. That's terrible. These are terrible turnaround times. 43 days? These are terrible. What's this? 50? What the hell is this? Oh, these are bad investments. I'm doing a bad job. I'm feeling very overwhelmed with my time management. It's just so annoying because it's like, okay, so I do my morning activity and then I'm at the computer at 12 and then someone will be like, hey, let's do something at 4 or let's do something at 6. And then, so it's like one day it's like, okay, well I get kind of like 3 hours in between there and then I have to like get distracted for a little bit. And the past few days people have been like, okay, one activity there, the next day one activity. I'm like, now can everyone just get lost and put all the activities on one day? I am happy to rush around for one day and not write off all the other days because it really interferes. Like I want to sit and I want to paint for like 3 hours straight. So after yesterday, because there was miscommunication, then I went to a restaurant and then they poisoned me with butter and I got home and I rolled up into a fatigue ball for the rest of the night and I didn't get to upload my art. And I woke up this morning and I was like, do I have time for the tech shop? Should I throw the idea out? And I was like, no, I really want this billboard. Don't throw the idea out. So I was thinking like, okay, I just need to stop letting people carve out times of my day so I don't feel this way, being like, oh, do I have time for these activities? Because I do if people just get lost just a little bit. So yeah, and then I was thinking like, okay, I need to be strategic about the tech shop because I tried putting together a CSV when there was a miscommunication, I whipped out my laptop and I was like, what products am I putting up? And I was like, if the profit margin's only $10, because I think the prices will get better when my sales get better, but for now, I was like, are they low profit margins? I can't tell because eBay's been my status at the moment, benchmark. eBay's been my benchmark at the moment. And I was like, no, okay, here's an idea. I will specialize in selling to people who like don't have a wholesaler but want to buy enough tech but not enough for a wholesaler. So that way I can beat the 500 mark. I don't have any stock here. I just drop ship it, a drop shipping thing essentially, but a good one. And I want to finish the website before the end of this week, but I'm not sure with this track record because I've got like an activity tomorrow and it's this guy here. My neighbor's like, I have another golf buggy, do you want it? And I was like, yeah. So I relayed to the guy, but the thing is when my neighbor said he had one, he also said he had a battery, but he was also drunk when he told me that. So I told the guy, I was like, golf buggy, $15 with the battery, 20. And he goes, I'll take it with the battery. And I go back to get it, and then my neighbor was like, there's no battery. And I was like, oh my God, dealing with drunk people. Future me update. I don't. It's definitely mind games, because yesterday I went down to the car and that same drunk neighbor was like, hey, you know how you wanted those batteries? I've got them. And I'm here like, you knew. I don't have time for this. I have an unlimited stash of golf buggies that don't roll. Ding, ding, ding. Maybe I'm going to look out for those now. The drone guy just replied. That's some good competition. I'll put my ad up tonight. Actually, wait, I need to chill. I need to take a photo first and then I can put the ad up. Okay, you know how I had 3 goals to finish writing the book, the website, and learn how to fix an Android? My phone's giving me hell, so I'm gonna learn how to fix my phone by changing the battery. Stakes are high. We'll see if I come back. I'm learning. What's with all the screws, Nokia? Okay, my phone didn't make it. I'm using my painting camera. So Nokias are like impossible to open. See the top? Oh, it's gonna be tough to focus on this. You can't see the top. There we go.
I actually want to read it because Churchill.
Yeah.
Right? Like that's
okay.
You could give me an AI version.
Look at this. I'm exactly where I was 6 weeks ago. But it's not like the money is from new investments. It's not like I did a clean drop and jump back like I did before. I need to assess what happened, but I'm pretty sure it's the brand name items. I'm back. We won't be adding fixing Androids to the secret tech shop. It was just tricky because it's like there's a centimeter of glue tape at the top and the bottom, and like so the heat gun wasn't enough and I had to wedge it a bit, and because there was a little bit of a crack from that time I dropped a hammer on it. This is fantastic. Like I literally dropped a hammer on it and there was a crack only this big. And I had the phone like over 3 years, so hats off to Nokia. That's about 1,200 drops or something. An iPhone would have... iPhones don't last more than 3 weeks with me. So yeah, when I was doing that, I was like, oh, I have to compromise the screen or the camera. So no fixing Androids. I'm surprised in general that I fix iPhones because I'm just a bit destructive. So yeah, cool, none of that. With my secret tech shop, I'm building the website, and then for a little bit there, I just felt a bit discouraged because I'm genuinely surrounded by like shitty people just a little bit. Like they come and they say hi and they're like, oh, it's such a crap day. And it's like, where are the people following their dreams? I genuinely am like, they're not in this part of my simulation. So, yeah, I was like, oh, and then one of them was like, that's a lot of effort. And I'm like, you know what, it fucking is, but I want a billboard. So I'm continuing that. I'm learning about the APIs from Australia Post to like integrate them with the website, and then that's gonna merge in with my other actual website with my art. And I think I end up the month at about 508, but it's like, it's not a good positive 508 because it's not like the investments, like the money came from my recent investments, it came from like scattered around. So I really need to reassess what's going on here, and I'm thinking maybe I need to do something different. And that deal with my client hasn't gone through yet, Or maybe it's just not. I don't know. It's all in limbo. That's the end of the month. Sorry, it was a bit boring. It was just bad time management this month. Here's my time management. Telling everyone to get lost on specific days is like really just keeping me chill. So that's this week. It's working well because these are my write-off days, and then last week was just a mess, and then I'm pretty sure the week before was a mess because I've got like these half days. Next month, cool. I'm just chilling. I'm finding bugs. I don't know what I'm doing. Just a little behind the scenes and the behind the scenes. I just watched the footage back and I was like, damn, you can really tell how shaky my hand actually is with this new camera. So I'm gonna get one of those things. Surely it's been invented. In uni, it was like this big circle that the cameraman holds and you put the DSLR in the middle and it, like he's walking, is how you get like following shots. So I'll look for one of those. Yeah, just bear with it for a minute. And also I learnt that the quality of the footage has a lot to do with the processor, because I was like, chat, what the fuck, why is there a 16 megapixel camera that records in 1080p? This makes no sense whatsoever. With the Nokia that I bought last month, and it was like 5 megapixel, and chat was like, no, it's got to do with the processor. So I looked at the processor on my old phone. There's a good chance that I just ran it into the ground and it wasn't the battery. So oops. And then I bought this one. It's a Motorola and it says hi to itself and it's creepy the first few times it turns on. So yeah, so this one has a good processor, and then it was still recording in 1080p, and I was like, I don't want to like have bad footage when I put it onto YouTube. So I downloaded this app called HD Camera after downloading another 50 apps that do the exact same thing, and it wasn't playing back. So then I downloaded the VLC app, and then that solves the problem. 2K footage. It could go up to 4K, I just don't want to push it.